Right, okay. Kassad, give me a
Is
take.
it my turn? I thought you were going to do it. But
No, I'll do one afterwards. I've got a spicier one.
I just do it one to trigger Maui.
Come on.
And because this is what this show is all about, right? So, Mongols are the best team outside of EU.
Oh my!
What's mad is, I'm almost certain if you said that take Maui, he'd go mental. Don't you think so? I'm pretty sure that would make him smelt down.
Just listen. Like, did you watch all the RMRs?
Yeah.
Did you watch all the RMRs?
I didn't watch all the matches. I watched like the big ones. Yeah.
Asian and of course the American one, the European one. Obviously, you're gonna watch that, but the North American one, or obviously the Americas, and the Asian one. Like, for example, the Mongols were 3 class above any other team in their region. Like Greyhound, Lin Vision, all these teams that were there, they were like 3 classes above them. There was no one even close. Did you watch the North American RMR?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad level of play.
That was very, very low level of competition right now, where team like Liquid had, they had no chance to go through. I mean, obviously they lost to Complexity in that final matchup and everything. But overall, in theory they should be qualifying first, but they were like their level of play was nowhere even close. Other teams in the quality of CS was so bad, and you compare the teams that qualified, right, against the Mongols and the way they played, not just in the RMR but before it, and how they develop as a team. Do you think that there is a team in NA from outside of these 5 teams and inside these 5 teams that is better than Mongols right now? So Furia, Complexity, Legacy, and who is the 5th?
The problem is, you know what I hate about this is that actually I was hoping it would be like he'd struggle to explain it, but actually when he phrases it like that, it's sort of actually he's sort of right, like low key. Like, put it this way, Maui. Initially, my brain wants to reject it because, like, I think Team Liquid. But then when I actually think, like, they're not very good right now, though, are they? And then I think, like, even like Furia's, like, are they even like? You know what? He's actually sort of right. Put it this way, it's at least a discussion. It's at least a discussion.
Listen, I know you all like your Elish, and he's good, and he's playing great, and Elish is great. But the rest of the team, are they performing well? No.
The others can be a bit sus.
It wasn't really convincing. Furia, okay, they were 3-0. They qualified, but are they better than the current Mongols who beat them multiple times with this lineup in the elimination games of Tier 1 LAN events? Multiple times.
It's not a bad take. It's not a bad take. I'll give you that.
So I don't think there is any team that can beat it. There is, what do you say, Legacy, Pain, and one more. I'm skipping someone.
Who gives a shit? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly proves my point.
Imperial, right?
Imperial.
Do you think any of those teams is better than the team that's Mongols right now? And the teams that didn't even qualify, Liquid, can they beat these Mongols? No. Any other teams in North America that can beat them? No. Any other teams in Asia that can beat them? Absolutely fucking not. Not even close.
By the way, it really does hurt my soul to see the Imperial lineup qualify, though. Like, it's not even that Liquid didn't. It's that, like, Imperial, remember, guys, Fallen isn't on that team. It's literally just like, is there any way, like, the joke is that team is like, put your hand up if you're from Brazil and you still want to get a salary. And they're like, me, I guess. And somehow they're just at the major, like, America looks so stupid because of this RMR. I know, look, I will say it's a dog shit format. Obviously, there's not enough chances. And the BO1 part is whack. But even so, it's not a great look, is it, when you see the teams that did qualify? Come on. Sad thing is, I actually think low key. Here's the thing, though. What I'll say is this, though. It's a good take, but it's actually not as hot as it initially seemed. Like, actually, you know what I mean? My brain initially told me he had to be doing a reach there. But I think actually low key, if he means right at this moment, like if we put all the teams in a server, I think he might be right. I think it's not a terrible take. I do think Mongols is good. Actually, they seem pretty decent.
Well, yeah. It is one of those ones where the knee-jerk reaction's kind of insane, but really, like, no, Liquid is not better than them. Liquid is 100% not better than them. And then I'm basically left with 2 teams that I have to defend right now against Mongols. One is Complexity, and the other is Furia. And you're right, the head-to-head for Mongols, they've beaten them Mongols have beaten Furia not even just once, but multiple times. And so, and pretty recently too, at Katowice. So I would have to probably give it to Mongols over Furia. I think they play better overall team CS. Like, Furia's game plan, we still know, is just messed up. It doesn't feel cohesive still. And then I have to just defend Complexity. I have to say that Complexity is better than Mongols.
In theory, be better. Come on, surely.
Yeah. And I think that the one thing that's helping me out with my case is that Complexity is already in the top 16 of the major. just by the formality of this dumbass seeding. So I'm not actually really taking that to heart. Like, I'm not actually saying that in a one-on-one game, or like
he mentioned it. Okay.
If you put them in a BO3 against each other right now, I actually would just barely give the edge to Complexity, which is why this is a good take. I still think Complexity would beat them, though. I think Complexity are better than the Mongols.
Isn't that crazy, Maui, that like we are talking about this like it's barely like 51-49 in favor of Complexity, and Complexity is a North American like giant organization that just got bought out for $10 million, have spots for all the events, play all the events, and they have 51-49 against Mongols, who doesn't have an organization, who don't have a single spot, they have to fight for everything. And they don't have like a European experience. It's just crazy, right? And then let's see, Furia and Liquid. One Liquid, a championship.
Liquid's the bigger one. Yeah.
It just
Liquid's the bigger indictment on them.
But that's why I'm gonna like tie this one to a next hot take after we go into the second stage. Yeah.
Okay.
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or be a pleb and don't.